We're going to be talking about Turkey all-new mega bridge until we are blue in the face because it's a story about two countries coming together to create something bigger than themselves. It's a story about two nations who have grown tired of being stuck in their own little worlds and want to join forces to make something truly amazing happen. And it's a story that shows us all that when you work together with other people, even if they're from different places, you can accomplish amazing things. China and Turkey have a long history of friendship, and their relationship has grown strong during the past decade. China and Turkey are two important countries in the region, and they want to develop their relationship with each other. China is one of the largest economies in the world, while Turkey is a member of NATO and an important partner for many Western countries. The history between these two countries has been very special throughout the years. In ancient times, China was known as the Middle Kingdom because it was located between two great powers, Persia and India. The Chinese people developed their own culture, language, religion, government system, and many other things that we still use today. In modern times, China has become an economic superpower with great influence around the world through its trade policies and investments in different countries around the globe. In the 1980s, Turkey and China were the two most populous countries in the world. China was almost 10 times as large, but it was also much older, having been founded in 221 BC. Turkey, on the other hand, was a new country that had recently experienced rapid growth. In fact, it was still growing at such a rate that by 1985, Turkey's population had increased by 70% since 1950, a figure that exceeded that of any other country in Europe. It was this rapid growth that led Turkey to build its largest bridge yet, a sea crossing between Antalya and Karadeniz Iregli province that would span 10 miles across a deep valley called Göksu River Valley. The bridge would link Istanbul with the port city of Antalya and connect the Asian side of Turkey with Europe for the first time ever. The cost of building this bridge, $3.2 billion. That price tag included $1 billion from private investors, along with $1.8 billion from public funds, and it also included an additional $200 million for land acquisition costs alone. The largest sea crossing bridge in the world is set to open, with the cost of its construction coming in at $3.2 billion. The bridge will link Istanbul, Turkey, and the Asian city of Karabakh, making it possible for citizens of both countries to travel freely across the Bosphorus Strait. The bridge's construction began in 2010 and was completed in 2017. It took 10 years to build and was built by a consortium that included China's state-run CSC Corporation Limited and Turkey's Yapı Merkezi. It spans an impressive 16 miles from east to west and 17 miles from north to south, with a total length of 496 meters. This makes it the longest sea crossing suspension bridge in the world. The project was funded by Turkey's government. However, it is not clear how much each country contributed towards its cost. However, it is likely that China provided some funding as well since they have extensive experience building bridges similar to this one. The world's largest sea crossing bridge is currently under construction in China and is set to be completed in 2022. The bridge will connect the two countries' most important cities by road, rail, and air. The bridge is expected to cost $3.2 billion to build, making it one of the most expensive projects ever undertaken by China. The bridge spans 17 miles and connects Kinyuangdao on the north coast with Yantai on the south coast of Shandong province. It was designed by a team of architects from China and Italy and built by a construction company from China that specializes in bridges. This project has been referred to as the eighth wonder of the world due to its scale and complexity. In comparison to other sea crossing bridges, this one will be able to handle up to 9 million vehicles per day, a record for any bridge in history, and feature a 2.5-mile long suspended pedestrian walkway over water where people can walk underneath or above on small bridges connected by trusses made out of steel cables with no joints between them. How much time the project took to complete? The $3.2 billion project was designed to help connect Istanbul to the Asian continent by sea. It took 8 years to complete, and it is an engineering marvel that took into account weather conditions, tides, and terrain. The bridge features a double-deck suspension span supported by two concrete towers that reach heights of 280 meters. It stretches 1.8 kilometers across the Bosphorus Strait between Asia and Europe. It's not clear how this will affect Turkey's financial situation, but it's not looking good for Japan, which has been struggling with deflation and weak growth since 2009. The construction of the bridge over the Bosphorus Strait has been overseen by two countries, Turkey and China. The project has been criticized as a waste of money and resources, but Chinese President Xi Jinping said it will boost our relations with Turkey. The bridge will link Istanbul's Asian side with Europe, allowing people to travel between continents without having to go through airports or land borders. And it's not just about convenience, it's about helping protect the environment. The bridge will reduce air pollution by absorbing carbon emissions from cars and trucks that are crossing over from Asia into Europe. What is the comparison between new bridge and old bridge? With the completion of the new bridge, Turkey has overtaken Japan to become the largest economy in Europe. The new bridge connects Istanbul to its Asian side, at a cost of $3.2 billion. The old bridge was built in 1996 and suffered from several problems including corrosion and landslides. A new bridge is expected to help ease traffic congestion on both sides of the Bosphorus Strait. It will also allow for easier movement of goods between Asia and Europe. The project was completed earlier this month after 11 years of construction and 3 years behind schedule due to problems with weather conditions, according to CNN Turk. Well, for one thing, China was able to cut costs by building the bridge on land instead of at sea. That means it can use materials that are cheaper than steel, which makes up 65% of the price tag for a bridge at sea. And now that Chinese officials know they can get away with using less expensive materials without sacrificing quality, they might be more confident than ever about setting records for large infrastructure projects like these bridges. Who claim to build this bridge? The bridge is being built between Fatih Sultan Mehmet Bridge on the European side and Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge on the Asian side. Construction started in 2015 and was expected to be completed by 2019. But it has already been delayed by several months as construction crews have struggled with problems such as soil erosion and water retention. Which of the Chinese companies are involved to complete the project? The bridge has been built by a consortium of Chinese companies, including China Communications Construction Company and China State Construction Engineering Corporation. The bridge will connect the cities of Xiamen and Fuzhou in Fujian province, with a total length of 1,078 meters. The project was originally started in 2010 by 400, but was delayed due to several factors including funding difficulties and labor strikes. In February 2017, construction restarted after the government provided funding for the project, which allowed 400 to begin work on site again. The structure is made from steel and concrete, which will allow ships up to 10 kilometers long to pass underneath safely without having any problems with structural integrity or weight distribution. With this, we would like to end this video with the hope that you liked and enjoyed it. If you like our content, make sure that you like our video and do share your views and opinions with us in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel to receive regular videos from us, and don't forget to click the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Until then, peace.